Hey guys, let's talk about when I worked or drove for Lyft. Lyft's pretty cool. It's the first and only um, gig type job that I've had. I was a dispatcher for Grubhub, but I don't know if that would fall under the gig job title. I think the gig job title for Grubhub in this case would be like being one of the drivers slash delivery people. But I wanted to do Lyft because I still wanted to drive, and I had just left Greyhound. So I guess I didn't want to completely move away from driving at this point. However, I didn't want the constant hassle of having to go out on some long ass route, you know. One thing that I can say about Lyft and any job that requires you to drive a vehicle, your own vehicle, is it's really ideal, at least in my mind, to have more than one vehicle. And then use your off vehicle or your, I don't want to say throwaway vehicle, but the vehicle that, you know, you can, the vehicle that you don't care about as much, I guess. Because you'll rack up so many miles and maintenance charges on whatever car you have. It's insane. I had a used, or I still have it, but it's a used 2015 Nissan Rogue. I swear, the mileage on the thing jumped from 16,000 miles from when I got it to like 40-something thousand by the time I stopped. And I only did live for like 2 or 3 months, I think. And, you know, my brakes went out. I had to get oil changes. And it just kind of piles up. It becomes constant after a while. The good thing is, like how I said, you know, nothing's really mandatory. Like you take your routes, like when you want to take them. Or not routes, but you take your orders when you want to take them. It's really on you. You know, it's up to you. The bad part about it, like how I alluded to before, is the maintenance of your own vehicle. So if you only have one car, that's becomes not only is it maintenance, but it's mandatory maintenance. Because how else are you going to get around if the car you're using for Lyft starts fucking up? You know. And that's one thing I learned when I started started driving Lyft. So for the most part, I wouldn't recommend Lyft. The only way I would recommend Lyft is if you're in a big city, which is another place I messed up in. Because I was in Albuquerque. Population isn't that big. It's kind of, you know, it's one of those cities that's really more so of like a town. So I would recommend someone who's in a big city or a bigger city, has more than one car, and obviously looking for something like on the side, you know, where you don't have a boss per se. I mean, that's the only way that I could imagine that Lyft making sense. Because I thought about doing it, but I was like, nah, I'll mess around and go from 70 or 80,000 miles to like 150,000, you know. So I don't know. I mean, and then you have the obvious stuff: people throwing up in your car, drunk people trying to get rides, and then like cussing you out when they don't feel like you're there as soon as you should be there, which that happened to me. I was supposed to get someone from the Isleta Amphitheater over there in Albuquerque, and I don't know if they were drunk or what, but like they started talking sideways to me, and I'm one of those people where as soon as you start talking sideways, peace, deuces. Anyway, so that was my experience with Lyft. It's like a 60-40 on like a bad side. The 60 is the bad, the 40 is the good. So in my mind, it's more bad than good. But hey, it is what it is, right? I'll see y'all later. Peace out.